In this Pauranik podcast, we will know why Rishi Vashith became the guru of Lord Sri Ram. What were his qualities and what was his origin? So let's start our Pauranik podcast for today. The origin of Maharshi Vashith is described in various forms in the Puranas. Somewhere he is called the Manas Putra of Brahma, somewhere he is said to be the son of Mitra Varun, and somewhere he is called the Agni Putra. His wife's name was Arundhati Devi. When his father Brahmaji ordered him to go to the mortal world to expand the universe and become the priest of the Surya dynasty, he considered the priestly duty highly condemnable and expressed his inability to do it. Lord Brahma then told him, in the future, in this very lineage, Maryada Purushottam Lord Sri Ram will incarnate, and this priestly act will then pave way for your salvation. Thus, Rishi Vashith accepted to come to this earth in a human body. Maharshi Vashith accomplished many public welfare works while serving as the priest of Suryavansh. It is on his advice Bhagirath made efforts to bring river like Ganga, which provides welfare to so many people, accessible to us. Maharshi Vashith was the one who gave Dilip the teaching how to serve Nandini and beget a son like Raghu. Maharshi Vashith was the one who instilled hope in the despair of Maharaj Dashrath. With the consent of Maharshi Vashith, Maharaj Dashrath performed the Putreshti Yagna and Lord Ram incarnated on this planet. Maharshi Vashith's priestly life became a success after Lord Sri Ram became his disciple. After Lord Ram returned from his exile, he was crowned king by Maharshi Vashith. It was Guru Vashith who assisted Sri Ram in his work as a king and made him perform many sacrifices. There is an interesting story which forms the part of a dialogue between Lord Ram and Rishi Vashith, which changed the entire course of Lord Ram's life and his thought process. So, let us move into that interesting tale now. Lord Ram returned to Ayodhya as a docilent after his pilgrimage to different sacred places, and he was a changed person. He refused to take on his royal responsibilities and spurned the worldly possession. Raja Dashrath was dismayed at the change in Ram. He called upon his beloved son and said, "Why are you so despondent and indifferent to your duties?" Ram remained silent. At that very moment, Rishi Vishwamitra came to Raja Dashrath's court. The king was delighted to see Vishwamitra and embraced him warmly. Vishwamitra then asked for a favor. "Your lord, I request you to allow Ram to accompany me to the ashram. The Rakshasas are obstructing the yagna. I need Ram to help to overcome the challenge." The king replied, "I would be honored to accompany you in the place of Ram." Vishwamitra was furious with the king's response, as his heart and mind was set that the valiant Ram accompany him. Rishi Vashith tried to diffuse the situation by asking Raja Dashrath to concede to Rishi Vishwamitra's request. Reluctantly, Raja Dashrath commanded, "Bring Ram to the court." A dejected Ram entered the court. Vishwamitra was surprised. "Why, Ram? Why do you look so downhearted?" Ram replied, "My lord, I have learnt a lot from my travels. Wealth is divided unequally. While we live in luxury, many are in our kingdom don't even get a square meal. Our luxury has led us to greater desires for material things. Our power has made us feel that we are invincible and that we can rule the minds and, in fact, the souls of the people. I prefer starvation to death." Vishwamitra saw the truth in what Ram said he requested Rishi Vashith, "Our Ram has nearly attained self-realization like Sukha, the son of Vyas. I implore you to teach Ram the Gyan through the stories to help him in his quest." The teachings of Rishi Vashith in brief are Yog Vashist. Yog Vashist is the great epic on Vedanta. It is a dialogue between sage Vashist and Lord Ram, which takes place with the consent of King Dashrath. Due to the knowledge of this Yog Vashist, Lord Ram learned to live life in the right way, learned how to treat his people, and create a kingdom which is still known and acknowledged to this date. For this reason, Sage Vashist was considered one of the three gurus of Lord Ram.